Welcome to the second edition of KNIME Video Stars. We would like to thank all the talented content creators who have published videos about KNIME Analytics platform in the past 12 months. We appreciated your commitment to educate the KNIME community, we enjoyed the display of innovative solutions in production, and we explored contributions crafted for your local community. After careful consideration, we picked our 3 winners in the following categories: Best Video Series, Best Video about KNIME in Production, and Best Video about KNIME in a Foreign Language.
We would like to award Scott McLeod for his comprehensive series of educational videos on the Scott McLeod YouTube channel, producing extensive and stimulating content for both new and expert KNIME users. We appreciated his effort to design a simple, well-structured series with essential operations for data manipulation, workflow control, and data visualization. Beginners have no excuse but to kickstart their journey towards codeless data analytics. But Scott didn't leave expert users empty-handed either. Combining a clear and straightforward teaching style with advanced content in statistics and data mining, we appreciated his commitment to creating a thorough all-around series to guide users from zero to KNIME data science heroes. Thank you, Scott.
Hello, welcome. Thank you again. My name is Scott McLeod, and I was really very honored that KNIME took the moment to recognize me for creating these videos. I first started using KNIME in 2013 when my company was used to using RapidMiner and SAS and very expensive analytic tools. And one of my newer employees came and introduced me to this tool called KNIME, which I had never even heard of. And when I quickly researched it on Gartner, I was stunned to see how high it was in the Gartner Magic Quadrant and said, okay, this is worthy of looking. Did a nice deep dive, and I was so appreciative of its ability to blend data from all these different sources, Excel spreadsheets, Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, and I could bring it all together into analytics and models and reports. It was just amazing to me what I could do. So I created a series of PowerPoint presentations for teaching my employees how to use it. And as I moved from company to company, I proceeded to host those classes over and over and over again. It's how I got various companies to standardize on KNIME as a tool. And eventually I'd always have people who say, well, I wasn't able to attend last week's Lunch and Learn. Can I get a video copy of whatever was discussed or the templates for PowerPoint presentations? And that's when I realized, instead of Lunch and Learns, having a set of videos out there that I could just give to my employees was going to be a simpler solution. And then, of course, it was, well, why just for my employees? Why can't anybody else benefit from it as well? So I went ahead and produced these videos just as a means. I simply like teaching. It's a fun little hobby that I do where I can. And I'm just glad to know that in the twilight of my career, a lot of the things that I'm very passionate about and love, I'm able to share through videos like this. So again, I'm really appreciative of everybody. I'm glad to know that there are so many people out there who appreciate KNIME as much as I do. Thank you.
The award for the best video about KNIME in production goes to Danny So for his insightful demo about building data science apps published on the Danny So YouTube channel. In this step-by-step video, he targets users both at a beginner and advanced level who wish to learn how to deploy and productionize their analytics solutions in a few easy steps. We appreciated his approach of defining clearly the data problem at hand, explaining the ML-driven implementation, and showing how to evaluate and save the trained model for the deployment phase. The demo culminates with the illustration of how easy it is to create beautiful and interactive data apps for any application developed on your local KNIME Analytics platform, and to consume them intuitively on the KNIME web portal. Congratulations, Danny!
Hi, KNIME. Thanks for the award. We started using KNIME last year. Before this, for the past few years, we used Excel for our data analytics. For more complicated data analytics like testing the first in, first out of inventory sales revenue, we need to develop a Python script for the job. It is not that simple and we need time to write such a script. So in the process of looking for better alternatives, we have compared multiple softwares and found KNIME to be the easiest to use and most powerful. without any programming, and simply by just dragging and dropping the correct nodes, we can get the data analytics workflow ready. Best of all, we can easily see how the data flow using the KNIME workflow diagram. If we use the scripting language or other tools, tracing how data flow may not be that straightforward. Also, if you have legacy Python or R script and you need to modify it and get this application out into production quickly, KNIME actually allows you to do this integration by using the Python or R nodes. Other than this, KNIME makes creating the machine learning and deep learning application very easy. Well-known deep learning frameworks such as the Keras and TensorFlow are already available in KNIME. This actually greatly increases the capability for the organization to add on AI features to their data analytics projects. We created a YouTube video hoping to bring across the ideas to clients that it is easy to create a data science application using KNIME. Thanks again for the award. Appreciate that.
The award for the best KNIME video in a foreign language goes to Paulo Jeremias for his video in Portuguese on how to do exploratory data analysis with just one node in KNIME on the KNIME Paulo Jeremias YouTube channel. This video highlights the many ways in which the statistics node can be used to perform exploratory data analysis in KNIME. We appreciated how thorough and accurate this video is, covering the many different summaries that can be computed with this node, both for numerical and nominal data columns. Paulo does a great job at explaining how the statistics node can be used to gather different insights about a dataset through the comparison of these summaries. The video is also very well edited and laid out in a dynamic, entertaining fashion. Parabéns ao Paulo!
Hi, thank you for the award. I'm Paulo, and I have been using KNIME in the past 4 years. I started learning in my company when we defined to use KNIME as the main analytics software, and after that, I have taught KNIME for some people in my company. In the last couple years, I started a YouTube channel to record some videos and broadcast it to a lot more people. I would like to say that I like KNIME pretty much because it helps us to be more democratic in data. So you could be from the business side and also make some complex analysis without needing to be in the tech side, in the data science field exactly. So I have been recording videos in Portuguese also to make more data science field more democratic. So people from Brazil and some other countries that speak Portuguese could now know how to code with KNIME without knowing a program language. And now they could also learn how to code in KNIME without knowing English. So that's my reason, to make data science more democratic. Thank you.